Do you enjoy learning about different places in our world? I do. There are many countries and many people whose lives are very different from ours. A missionary is a person who tells other people about Jesus. There are missionaries who live far away from their families and friends in these countries around the world. Do you know any missionaries? Some missionaries live in Egypt. Most of Egypt is a dry, sandy desert. It's located in the northeast corner of Africa. Many Egyptians lived near the Nile River. The Egyptians invented many things that we use today, such as paper, pens, locks, and keys. The Great Pyramid of Giza is taller than the Statue of Liberty. It took over 2 million blocks of stone to build it. Each block could weigh as much as 2.5 elephants. Animals that live in Egypt include the wild boar, the jackal, the aardwolf, camel, Nile crocodile, of course, and the desert fox. Most Egyptians speak Arabic. It looks like this. Here are some of the foods that they eat. Do you see anything interesting over here? Missionaries love to serve where God has led them, but many miss friends and family still here. We are going to learn about something we can do that would make a missionary happy. We're going to write a letter to encourage them. Let's take a look at some parts of a friendly letter. It has a greeting, a body, closing, and a signature. The greeting tells who you are writing to. The body tells what you want to say. And the closing is a quick way to end your letter. Some examples could be love, sincerely, yours truly. And the signature tells who wrote the letter. If you are writing it, this is where you would write your name. This is an example of a friendly letter. It says, Dear Miss Pam, thank you for serving God as a missionary. My name is Zach. I am in first grade. My class prays for you every day. What is your favorite food to eat in Egypt? Yours truly, Zach. Now let's take a look at the parts of the friendly letter. When you write your friendly letter, you are going to start with a greeting. In this case, it's Dear Miss Pam. That is our greeting. If you can think of someone else that you're going to write you're going to write Dear and then their name and a comma after that. Then you're going to start with your starter sentence. Just like when we write a story, we begin with the first sentence that helps us get going. In my case, I have thank you for serving God as a missionary. If you can't think of your own starter sentence, then it's okay to copy this one down to get you going. So you will need a greeting and a body. This is where you're going to write everything that you want to say in the middle. Zach wanted to tell Miss Pam that he is in first grade and he prays for her every day. And then he asked her a question. What is your favorite food to eat in Egypt? You can write to someone you know who is a missionary, or you can pretend to write to a missionary, like Miss Pam. Ask them questions about Egypt. And then you're going to close with yours truly, or the other examples I have showed you. And then, of course, include your signature. Write your name. Your friendly letter should look like this, like mine does. It has the greeting in the top left corner. The body goes from the left side all the way to the right side. And then yours truly, or the closing, is going to be right here, halfway down the page, more towards the right side of the page. And then your signature is going to go directly underneath it. Now take out your writing tablet and write your own friendly letter to a missionary who lives in Egypt. But you are going to write only the greeting and the starter sentence today. So begin with Dear, and then write whoever's name that you're writing to. And then you can say, thank you for serving God as a missionary. That is a good way to start all friendly letters to a missionary. Now you are ready to begin. Remember that you're only writing the greeting and the starter sentence.